Be still for a moment. Yes, you, the one who's been wondering if I still speak, the one who's felt overlooked, unheard, maybe even forgotten. This isn't an accident. You didn't stumble here by chance. I've been calling you, quietly, gently, intentionally. This is my voice breaking through the noise, because today I have something to say, straight to your heart. My child, pause, breathe. You are not here by chance. You may have been scrolling, searching, or simply sitting in silence when this message found you. But I want you to know, I led you here. I've been guiding your every step. There are no coincidences in my kingdom. There are no accidents in my divine plan. Long before you clicked, long before your eyes saw these words, I was already moving. I saw the quiet ache in your heart, the longing for something more, the hunger for a word, a true word, and I answered. I know how many times you felt unseen, unheard, like you're speaking into a void, hoping someone, anyone, will truly listen. I have always listened. Before you formed the words in your mind, I heard your spirit cry out. Before your prayers ever left your lips, they reached my heart. That moment when you whispered, "God, are you really there?" I was already near. You didn't find this message by luck or timing or algorithm. You found it because I placed it in your path. I aligned the right words at the right time for this very second in your life. Because I'm not just the God of eternity, I'm the God of your now. When you were tired but pressed on, when you were lonely but showed up anyway, when you wanted to give up but hoped for just one more sign, I saw you, and this is that sign. I know the doubts that have whispered to your mind. I know the lies that have tried to convince you that your steps are random, that I've forgotten you, that your prayers have been tossed into an empty sky. But today, I'm interrupting those lies. Today, I'm invading your moment with truth. I am the Lord your God, and I have never taken my eyes off you. Remember that path you didn't understand? The one that felt like failure? I was walking beside you. Remember the closed doors that left you heartbroken? I was protecting you. Remember the delay that made you question my presence? I was preparing something greater. Your life is not a series of missteps or missed chances. It's a masterpiece I'm still painting. There is beauty rising even from your ashes. There is purpose forming even in your confusion. You see moments, I see your story. You see setbacks, I see setups for my glory. I am the author, and I do not write wasted chapters. You may wonder why I allowed certain things, why some prayers were answered with silence, why pain lingered longer than you thought it should. And while you may not see the full picture now, know this. Not one tear has been lost, not one moment ignored, not one heartbreak overlooked. Everything I allow, I redeem. Everything I start, I finish. Everything I promise, I fulfill. You are not forgotten. You are not misplaced. You are right where I can reach you, right where I can whisper something into your soul that no one else could say. And that whisper is this: I'm still here. I'm still speaking, and I still have plans for you. Let me speak into the fears you've carried. Let me calm the storm inside you. Let me remind you that you are loved, not conditionally, not temporarily, but completely. I guided you here because I wanted you to hear it directly from me. You are mine. You are seen. You are deeply, fiercely loved. So don't brush this off. Don't think this message is for someone else. It's for you. It's my way of wrapping arms around your soul and saying, I know, I see, and I'm not done with you. I have more to show you, more to heal in you, more to release through you. You are not too far gone, not too broken, not too late. I specialize in restoration. I bring light from darkness. I bring rivers in dry places. And what I begin in you, I will bring to completion. So say with me, walk with me, This message wasn't a stop. It's a starting point. Let this be the moment you remember. God found you today because he never lost sight of you. This is not random. This is divine. This is love on purpose. You don't need to say a word. I hear you. In the stillness of your heart, in the quiet sighs no one else notices, in the moments when your lips are sealed but your soul is crying, I am there, listening, holding space for you. Sometimes, child, you feel guilty for not praying the right way. You feel like your silence is a failure, like you've disappointed me when the words don't come. But listen carefully. Your silence does not separate you from me. In fact, your silence is often the most honest offering you bring. There are moments when life drains you of speech, moments when grief chokes your voice, when confusion clouds your thoughts, when the weight of simply existing feels too heavy. In those moments, I come closer. I am not a distant God waiting for perfect sentences. I am the Father who interprets tears, who deciphers sighs, who hears what is unspoken and still responds with love. Even your silence speaks to me. The world values noise, but I value authenticity. I see behind the masks. I feel the tremble in your soul when you say, I'm okay, but you're barely holding on. And I do not withdraw from that place. I step into it. I sit with you in it. I surround you even there. You see, your silence has a language. It tells me everything I need to know. That silence says, I don't know what to pray. I feel overwhelmed. I'm scared to hope again. I want to believe you still care. And I do. I understand you perfectly, even in your pause. When you're too tired to pray, I am still interceding for you. My spirit within you groans with words too deep for language. Romans 8:26. When your mouth is closed, but your heart is aching, I hear the ache and answer with mercy. I'm not waiting for you to perform. I'm longing for you to simply be with me, even in the silence. I want you to know this. Your worth to me isn't based on how well you pray or how often. You are my beloved, even when you're quiet. You are mine, even when you feel numb. You are cherished, even when you feel distant. I hear the prayers you never prayed, the ones you thought but didn't say, the ones you tried to form but gave up because the pain was too much, and I carry those prayers like treasures. Your silence doesn't scare me, it invites me, because in the silence, there is room for me to speak. In the stillness, there is space for my spirit to breathe peace over your anxiety. In the quiet, I often whisper the loudest truths. So if today you feel empty, come anyway. If all you have is a weary breath, give it to me. If you sit in my presence and say nothing, I still count it as sacred. Because I know. I always know. Do you remember Elijah hiding in the cave, exhausted and overwhelmed? I wasn't in the wind or the fire or the earthquake. I was in the gentle whisper. And I am still that whisper for you today. I am still the God who shows up quietly but powerfully. I am still the one who can restore you without words. Let this truth settle deep in your spirit. I understand you better than you understand yourself. I know what you need even before you ask. I know where you're weak and where you're wounded, and I know how to heal you gently. So don't rush to fill the silence. Don't panic when you don't know what to say. Just be still. Let your silence be a sanctuary, not a shame. Let your quiet be communion, not confusion. You are never more alone than I can reach. You are never more silent than I can hear. You are never more broken than I can restore. This isn't a season of distance. It's a season of listening. Even now, as you read this, I'm speaking. Can you feel it? That peace softening your chest? That warmth stirring your spirit? That clarity rising where chaos once reigned? That's me. That's my voice inside your silence. Because here's the truth, child. I do my best work when you're still. I reveal myself most when you stop striving. I restore what you thought was lost when you simply let me sit with you, even wordlessly. So come, not with a performance, but with presence. Come with your fatigue, your silence, your raw heart. I'll meet you there. I always do. You are not failing. You are healing. And I am with you. I see you, not just the face you show to others, but the hidden burdens, the private tears, the heaviness you don't have the words to explain. I see the weight you carry. You've been trying to stay strong, smiling when you're weary, showing up when you'd rather disappear. You've been holding together pieces of your life that feel like they could fall apart at any moment. And through it all, you wonder, does anyone really understand? I do. I always have. I've watched you carry loads that were never meant for your shoulders. You've taken on responsibilities, fears, and expectations that others placed on you, or that you placed on yourself. You've convinced yourself that if you stop for even a moment, everything will unravel. That if you don't carry it, no one else will. But child, hear me clearly. You were never meant to carry this alone. I never designed you to live under constant pressure. I never intended for your heart to be buried beneath fear, worry, or shame. My desire has always been for you to walk in peace, not perfection, in freedom, not fear, in trust, not tension. So today, I'm asking you to do something bold. Lay it down. Lay down the guilt that whispers you're not enough. Lay down the anxiety that keeps you awake at night. Lay down the constant pressure to hold everything together. You don't have to be the hero of your own story. That's my role. You don't have to fix what's broken by yourself. That's my specialty. You don't have to pretend to be okay when your soul is weary. I already know, and I already care. Come to me, not polished, not pretending, but just as you are. Come to me weary, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. Come to me burdened, and I will lift the load from your back. Come to me afraid, and I will cover you with peace that defies understanding. I know what that burden feels like. I carried a cross for you. I bore the full weight of sin, shame, and sorrow, so you wouldn't have to live under it. My shoulders are strong enough. My heart is wide enough. My love is deep enough. Let me carry you. You've been running on empty for too long. You've been pouring out with no one pouring back into you. You've been asking, how much longer can I do this? And I am answering, you were never meant to do this alone. There is no weakness in surrender. There is no shame in saying, God, I need you. That is where strength begins. That is where healing starts. That is where burdens lift, not because the situation changes, but because you allow me into it. I see the tears behind your determination, the quiet help me prayers whispered under your breath, the moments you stared at the ceiling wondering if anyone knows how tired you really are. I know, I see, and I'm here. You are not a disappointment to me. You are not behind. You are not too much or not enough. You are exactly where I can reach you, and I'm offering you my hand, not to push you harder, but to lift you higher. So pause. Take that deep breath, let go for just this moment, and feel my strength wrap around you. You don't have to keep doing it all. You don't have to have the answers. You don't have to fake peace when your heart is screaming for help. You only need to be still and let me carry you. You are not alone in this. I have assigned angels to guard you, my spirit to comfort you, and my promises to sustain you. The weight you feel is not too heavy for me. What overwhelms you does not overwhelm me. Let me walk into the mess. Let me help with what feels impossible. Let me do what only I can. Turn burdens into breakthroughs. Don't let pride or fear or habit keep you from my help. I will never shame you for struggling. I will never grow tired of your cries. In fact, every time you whisper, God, I need you, heaven listens. Every time your shoulders sag and your soul sighs, I respond. I am not asking for more performance. I'm offering more presence. My presence is peace. My presence is power. My presence is rest. And my presence is with you right now. Child, you are stronger than you think because I am the strength within you. You are braver than you feel because I go before you. And you are more loved than you realize because my love is eternal. So breathe again. Trust again. Let go of what was never yours to carry, and let me hold what's been breaking you. This weight is not the end of you. It is the beginning of something new, a deeper walk with me, a lighter spirit, a lifted heart. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are held. My word for you today is not empty. It is life. It is breath when your soul feels winded. It is light when your path feels dim. It is a steady hand when your heart is shaken. I have a word that will sustain you, not just for someday, but for this very moment. You woke up today needing something deeper than motivation. You didn't need a cliché or a quick fix. You needed something real, something solid, something that doesn't change when circumstances shift or people walk away. And that's why I've brought you here, to receive the word that only I can give. I am with you. That is my word to you, simple yet powerful, familiar yet eternal. It's the same word I spoke to Joshua when he stood trembling on the edge of battle. It's the word I whispered to Moses before parting the sea. It's what I declared over Mary when fear gripped her soul, and what I etched into the hearts of my disciples as I prepared to ascend. I am with you, not temporarily, not conditionally, always. When you feel lost, I am with you. When the night stretches long and heavy, I am with you. When you stand at the edge of decisions you don't feel ready to make, I'm still with you. I haven't abandoned you to figure things out on your own. I haven't left you in the wilderness without direction. Even in your confusion, my presence is your compass. Even in your weakness, my word is your strength. You see, I don't just offer comfort, I offer clarity. I don't just offer promises, I fulfill them. And every single one of my promises is anchored in who I am, not in how things appear. Man does not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. Matthew 4:4. That's not poetry, it's survival. That's not philosophy, it's truth. My words are what keep your spirit alive when your circumstances feel dead. They're what sustain your peace when the storm refuses to calm. They're what uphold your courage when fear tries to crush it. Let me remind you of a few things I've already spoken. A. Duahoyonga, ungayaiva, ongas. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6. Isaiah 44:17. I am doing a new thing. Isaiah 43:19. I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. These are not distant words spoken long ago. They are living words meant to meet you right here, right now. They don't expire with time. They don't fade with the rising tide. They don't waver when your emotions do. They are your anchor. Some days you've tried to survive on encouragement from others, but it didn't last. Other days you've tried to pull strength from within, but your tank was empty. But today I'm reminding you, my word never runs dry. I'm speaking over your day, over your mind, over your future. I'm speaking peace where there's been chaos. I'm speaking clarity where there's been confusion. I'm speaking healing where there's been deep ache. And every word I speak carries power to accomplish what I send it to do. Isaiah 55:11. So if you're hungry for hope, feed on my word. If you're parched for peace, drink deeply from my truth. If you're weary from striving, rest in what I've already declared. You don't have to wonder if I'm speaking. You don't have to beg for a word. You are standing in it. This message is not coincidence. It is confirmation. I've been reaching for you, And today, you're receiving exactly what your spirit has needed. A reminder that I still speak, I still move, and I still sustain. You may not have all the answers, but you have a word. You may not know what the future holds, but you have a word. You may feel unsure about the next step, but my word will light your path, one step at a time. Do not despise the small light. Even the smallest whisper from me can carry you through the darkest valley. My word is not fragile. My word does not fail. I know how many voices have tried to drown out mine, voices of fear, shame, pressure, doubt, but I speak louder or softer, however your heart will hear me best. And this is what I say today. You will make it. I am with you. I will sustain you. So breathe, open your heart, and let my word hold you today, just like it always has. Lay it all down now, child. This is your moment to rest in me. You've been running, striving, carrying, enduring. You've pushed through days when your strength was gone, and nights when your thoughts wouldn't let you sleep. And now I say stop, breathe, be still. This is holy ground. This is your place of rest. I'm not asking for more from you. I'm offering more to you. More peace, more presence, more stillness that sinks deeper than any storm. You don't have to prove yourself here. You don't have to perform to be loved. You don't have to explain your exhaustion. I already know. I've seen every battle you fought in silence. I've watched you be strong for everyone else while secretly wondering who would be strong for you. I will. I am. Right now. Come sit beside me. Not to talk, not to do, but simply to be. Let your heart lean into mine. Let your spirit breathe again. The world has demanded so much from you, but I demand nothing right now except your rest. You were not created to run endlessly. You were not designed to pour out with no replenishment. You were not made to live in survival mode. I created you for rhythms of grace, for sacred pauses. And this is one of them. A moment between us. A moment where you stop and I speak. Hear me now. You're safe here. You're safe to weep. You're safe to exhale. You're safe to admit, I don't know what I'm doing. And know that I'll still say, that's okay. I've got you. This rest I offer is not a short escape from reality. It's a deeper reality. A place where you remember, I'm holding you. Where you realize, you're not alone. Where you feel again, loved, seen, valued, enough. Come rest in my word. Let it wash over your weariness. Come rest in my presence. Let it silence every lie. Come rest in my promises. Let them anchor you when everything else feels unstable. Even in your busy world, you can carry stillness inside when you carry me. Even in your chaos, you can walk in peace when you walk with me. And even in your questions, you can find rest, not in the answers, but in the assurance that I'm here. Don't wait for everything to be perfect before you rest. Rest is not the reward after the battle, it's the renewal within it. I rested after creation, not because I was tired, but to show you what wholeness looks like. You can stop. You can breathe. You can trust me with what's unfinished. Let go of what you can't control. Lay down what you were never meant to carry. And listen, your rest is worship to me. It says, God, I trust you. It says you are enough for me. It says, I'm choosing presence over pressure, peace over panic. I know the expectations you've been living under. I know the self-talk that keeps pushing you forward, even when your heart is begging for a break. But here's my truth over you today. You are not lazy for needing rest. You are not weak for needing help. You are not broken for needing stillness. You are human, and I designed you that way so you would need me. And I delight in giving you what you need. Come lie down beside the still waters of my peace. Let me restore your soul. Let me speak in the silence and heal in the slowness. This is not wasted time. This is sacred space. Even Jesus, my son, stepped away to rest. Even he paused, withdrew, and breathed deeply in my presence. If he needed it, so do you. I will meet you here, not with demands, but with delight. Not with pressure, but with presence. Not with condemnation, but with comfort. Let me remind you who you are, apart from what you do. You are my beloved. You are chosen, not for your performance, but for your heart. You are enough, not because of your effort, but because of my grace. So lay your head on my promises. Wrap yourself in my word. Close your eyes, not in escape, but in embrace. You are not falling behind. You are falling into me. This moment, right now, is me loving you deeply. This rest is holy. This stillness is sacred, and I am here. Come rest now, child. Let my words settle deep inside you. You don't need to rush off or figure it all out. You've heard me. And more than that, you felt me. This wasn't a random moment online. This was a divine appointment. So keep walking with me. Let these truths be your anchor. And when tomorrow feels heavy again, return to this whisper. I am here. I am speaking, and I have never left you. Now, breathe. And if you're ready, pray with me, rest in me, and trust that this was your moment.